Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Raid Call Southeast Asian Invitational League. This is the grand final, and this is going to be Game 5 of Best of 5, score currently 2-2. Thank you, of course, to Raid Call for sponsoring this tournament, and thanks to Talk for very kindly allowing me and Pimpmuckl to cast this. Whew, I'm still tired from last game.
So, yeah, let's recap. We had a Naga Siren, which was played by Miracle, and it did not win. What? Like, what? What happened?
I can see Mineski first banning it though. They're like, that was too hard. That game was just torturous. I think not only on Mineski but also on us. I'm probably even first departure, just trying so hard to win, giving everything in the game went to Miracle. He had 700 CS at the end, and it wasn't even an hour long. It was a 15-minute game and he had 700 CS, but
yeah,
still it wasn't enough.
It's a bit insane if you think about it. He's always stopping CS charts every time he plays Naga, and I mean, a few months ago he played Naga pretty well, I have to say, but how he refined the playstyle, how he refined his... Oh wow, Alchemist pick, just putting out there. How he refined the split pushing, cutting off waves to not get Rexed at all. This is insanity coming out from him, and I don't know, like the only problem with it is he takes all the farm, all of it. Like every bit of the map was farmed by him. So his whole team was on 200 GPM or 300 if you're looking at Chibi. So it was kinda one core-ish as it gets, so... Oh wow, now Stormspear is actually not getting picked up by first departure. So we're gonna see a little bit of some different picks, and of course we're gonna see an Alchemist. So Alchemist usually being banned out, and well, here we have it. Alchemist first pick.
Well, I was saying one of the earlier games, in fact I think the first game, that I never see Alchemist picked up because he's always banned. But hey, there you go, managed to get through. And Mineski just saying, hey, we want the type of fix that, you know, Storm Spirit and Nyx Assassin, that's the kind of stuff you see first departure first picking. But Mineski, well, they're showing the versatility and the types of heroes they can play, securing themselves a Storm Spirit, but this Storm Spirit is going to be versing an Outworld Devourer, and I think every game in the series thus far, correct me if I'm wrong, oh no wait, bar one, but for 2 games out of 3, Chibi has been First Blood on that Storm Spirit, so he has died with First Blood, but now it's going to be switched up. Maybe Jay is going to be playing that Storm Spirit in the mid lane, and Chibi is going to be on the Hero of Power with the Outworld Devourer, and I feel like Chibi, normally when he plays, he absolutely, sorry I'm losing my voice, normally when Chibi plays, he absolutely just dominates his lane, he dominates the game, but these past 3 games, he's been doing good, but he hasn't been doing the amazing stuff that you normally see from him. So I think this game, Outworld Devourer versus Storm, he's going to be wanting a little bit of revenge.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and well, we're gonna see how that goes. I mean, you're not expected to win a lane if you're a Storm Spirit and you're actually laying against the Devourer. Well, it's an Outworld Devourer after all. But we're gonna see how that goes, and especially with an Alchemist against you, you can't really be safe prior level 6, so it's gonna be very hard for him. But we're gonna see how he actually pulls it off. Well, it's gonna be insane, seriously. All the games were so good, and this is the last game, this is the final game, which is all coming down to, and well, another Crystal main pickup, which is kinda standard now for them. I mean, she played it last game. Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
I have to say, actually, I just thought about this for a second there, and maybe they're going to be running an easy lane Storm Spirit with Nyx Assassin in the mid lane, since Nyx Assassin can lane, I would say, competently against the Outworld Devourer, just spamming out the mana burn to damage him, so maybe that's why they picked up 2 heroes at once to bait out that the Outworld Devourer, but they might rotate it around if they need to. But a Slark pickup as well, that is a scary lineup for first departure. They've got really nice nuking damage, physical and magical damage, and a Slark, which Mineski at the moment have nothing really to deal with. They've got the Nyx Assassin with his stun, which is an AoE stun, but otherwise maybe they're going to be interested in picking up someone else. Maybe even Mirana could fit in quite well at this point, but they probably want a bit more AoE.
Yeah, and well, pretty standard bans coming out so far. I mean, Anti-Mage as well as the Luna, like, these are Miracle's pretty much strongest heroes. You're gonna ban him out eventually, and you don't want to have him be on one of those insane carries, although he could very well pick up an Alchemist as a carry. We saw him do pretty well, if I remember correctly, with a Vanguard rushing down at like 8 minutes or something, and just being so incredibly tanky with his level 1 ultimate up. It's already 50 HP regeneration a second, which is insane in these early stages, and just going from there, and look at Mineski, just picking up the Lone Druid. They want to lane the LD against the OD, which is, of course, a great idea, seriously.
Yeah, Lone Druid can outlane an OD. We've seen it many times, especially once he hits level 5 on the Lone Druid. He can just will kill the OD, honestly. But I mean, we've even seen Lone Druids first blooding out while Devourer's in the mid lane. So, like at level 2, I mean. So either way, Lone Druid should be having a good lane against that Owl Devourer. We're going to have to see. Because at the moment, Mineski, you've got two things that can theoretically counter that the Owl Devourer in the mid lane, and one thing that will lose to it. So the Storm Spirit will lose, Nyx Assassin, Lone Druid will win. So maybe First Departure are going to rotate the lane, put the Owl Devourer in the easy lane possibly, and have something else in the mid lane. Maybe that Alchemist, like you were saying, could have Alchemist mid, Owl Devourer farming easy Slack in the off lane. But then Storm Spirit might just go mid anyway and get his farm up and just completely dominate the Alchemist. So it's quite hard for First Departure. Probably just going to grab another support at this point, I would say, and then with the last pick they can decide, are we going to have a support or are we going to have another core? Is Alchemist support or is Alchemist going to be our mid laner?
Yeah. We're going to see how it goes. I wouldn't be too surprised to see him in either lane, to be honest. And well, First Departure, now the last pick, pretty much giving away all the lanes there, I guess. Can't you one pick it? I wouldn't be... actually, what? Alright, Wisp, again. It didn't work out that well in the games we saw him play it, but, well, I mean, he is a great hero, he has potential beyond limits pretty much. If you ever get down the jump on the Lone Druid, you're just gonna take him down no matter what, even... No, I would say especially if you're an Outworld Devourer, just, you know, getting out that true damage, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm not sure who actually combos with him as of yet. Maybe the Alchemist, and then not a support? Maybe the OD? Not sure.
Yeah, Alchemist could, OD could as well, Slark could, but none of them are like that ideal combo. But I think Alchemist Wisp as a roaming combo is pretty nice. I mean, obviously you want to make Wisp spend a bit of time in lane, but if Alchemist can charge up that stun, Wisp can tether in, and then with the spirits as well, that's enough to take down some heroes. I mean, pretty much any hero on Mineski will be dying from that combo bar the Lone Druid once he hits level 6, but even then, if you have the Outworld Devourer, like you were saying, coming in and dealing pure damage, even he's going to be falling. So I do feel like at this point in time, First Departure, well, they don't have, you know, a combo with the Wisp that you typically see, but they do have some heroes that can go with them, and I think they're going to be leaving their last pick to decide if the Alchemist is a support or a solo, just based on what Mineski pick up. If Nyx Assassin is going to be a solo hero, then they probably want to, I think, run Alchemist as a support, but if Nyx Assassin is going to be a support, then Alchemist could go mid or he could go elsewhere. It's a bit more versatile.
I'm still not sure what First Departure actually doing there. It's such an open draft, you can do a lot of stuff there. Well, we're gonna see how it goes. Now the bonus time is actually getting used. You have another minute of pretty much just waiting on the pick of Mineski. I don't know, I wouldn't mind seeing a dedicated off-laner and just CM and Nyx support combination. It's so sick if you get the Frostbite up. You have a pretty much guaranteed stun from the Nyx Assassin, and, well, it's great.
I was thinking they could pick up a carry to go in the tri-lane. Morana's been banned out, so that's Jules' only. Lone Druid in the offlane, Storm Spirit mid could work.
Yeah.
Weaver could be a nice pickup. They could go for something like a Queen of Pain or an Enchantress, so it must be a solo Nyx.
Alright, cool. Yeah, that's alright. Thing is,
Storm Spirit easy lane, Nyx mid, Lone Druid offlane, or it could be Nyx offlane. I've seen Jesse Vash go offlane Nyx before.
Yeah.
Lone Druid mid, Storm Spirit easy lane. Honestly, none of those three heroes can go anywhere, but Storm Spirit can't go into the offlane.
I would bet Rares on Nyx Assassin offlane actually. I don't see LD doing good there at all. I mean, yeah, he can go there, but... Oh, wow, Abaddon. So it's gonna be Mineski.
Oh my god. Yeah, Miracle Alch, actually.
Wow.
Alchemist. There you go.
Alright, so we have Outworld Devourer in the mid lane, we have Alchemist farming away, and we have Slark on the off lane. Cool. Maybe even like 2-on-2-ish, with Kai handing... Alright, handing some shields over to Silence, aka Hana. Are we gonna see? So that's some interesting picking here. Cool. Really cool.
This is definitely going to be another crazy game. I'm suspecting. I mean, I can't imagine how... I mean, sorry, I'm a bit tired, so I'm going to English a bit rudely. Not rudely, wrongly. Well, there we go, wrongly already. But, I mean, Alchemist, Wisp, Abaddon, that's a very defensive tri-lane. But at the same time, when Alchemist hits level 6 and Wisp hits level 6, they're just going to be ganking so hard. It's going to be kills across the map.
Oh, absolutely.
I would suspect. I would suspect.
Oh yeah, you're right on this point. And well, introducing the players, we have on the side of Mineski heading to the middle lane, I suppose. It's gonna be Jay handling the Storm Spirit, G on the Crystal Maiden, O of course on the Enchantress heading to the top lane, Jules on the Nyx Assassin, so that's a bit interesting, which leaves of course Jesse Vash on the Lone Druid. So aggressive trolling coming out and Lone Druid easy lane, so this is something they actually can do.
And on the side of First Departure, oh, Miracle's on Wisp.
Wow.
They're switching around. So Miracle is going to be playing that All-Famous Wisp. Kai is going to be playing the Abaddon. Silence is going to be playing the Slark, possibly farming. Alchemist is going to be support, being played by Lumby, and, well, mid is going to be played by Chibi on that Outworld Devourer. So is this an offlane Abaddon? This is an offlane Abaddon.
Looks like. Why not?
This
I mean,
is going to be crazy.
Oh,
And
speaking
Silence
of
actually
crazy,
could get caught out here.
he's got a pounce, he should be fine.
Yeah, he's going to be fine.
But well, Mineski just have firm control of the jungle into this stage of the game, and it's pretty cool. They've got this ward up, no contest there. They can of course just block the camp if they're actually not gonna farm it with OA. If they're just gonna like aggressive jungle with the Enchantress, they could just very well just farm it away and well, looks like they're not that sure where they're actually heading right now. Miracle now heading to the top lane. He's got some wards of his own. Oh, double damage roll. Rune of course for Abaddon, which is gonna help him a bit. But I'm not sure if actually Abaddon has enough staying power in the lane against Jesse Vash as soon as he gets the Orb of Venom up and all that jazz on the Spirit Bear.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Lone Druid should win this lane. I mean, Lone Druid normally wins one-on-one. Honestly, the laning phase at the moment does look like it's going to be favouring first. Well, actually, it could go either way, really. I mean, this tri lane coming out from First Departure, though it's got a Wisp, it is reasonably strong because Alchemist is very strong. And actually, they're already going to smoke up, so it looks like maybe they're going to go towards the mid lane to try and First Blood onto Storm. They've been spotted at the top lane, so the supports from Mineski think that they're just kind of lurking around behind the tower ready to defend, but in fact, they're running all the way down. But the smoke could be revealed. Oa is
so
coming
close.
right within that range.
It's gonna be revealed in just a few seconds, I assume. Oh, it's so close. Yeah, it should get revealed.
Ridiculously close.
It should be quite huge. Oh, should be reconnected, so maybe we're good to go. And oh, Jay's actually he's calling them out, I assume. Does he have vision? No, he can't see them. They're still smoked, of course. Interesting. We're gonna see how it goes. G's called. Let's see. Oh!
Not quite,
They're
but
still
always
good.
heading up the hill. It looks like there's going to be 2 First Blood attempts on this mid lane, possibly. Supports from both teams are coming around. No.
Oh, Stunner Speak channels.
Started being charged up by Lubby, and oh, Jay, he's in so much trouble. He's got nowhere to go, and he is going to be going down for the First Blood. I think Storm is just going to be the hero that dies for First Blood. That's going to be my guess. But still, Chibi getting his revenge. First Blood on that pesky Jay. He's been First Blooding him 2 other games already in this series.
Yeah, pesky stuff here. But well, Miracle Wisp. He's looking for a good start. He's got 130 experience points, so he's well on his way to his level 2. And whenever they get the levels up, it's gonna be pretty insane. Of course, well, Mineski has Oa on the Enchantress, so there are always the possibility to just go into the jungle and get the farm up there. And of course with the Crystal Main, it's gonna be like easy mode jungling. Which leaves pretty much 3 1 versus 1 matchups. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a lot of aggression from both supports. I mean, Wisp is probably going to want to pull. He wants to get those levels up, but you can just see that they're actually going to be standing here to block the... Well, actually, maybe not. I thought they were going to block it so they couldn't pull it and stack it, but it looks like they're just going to be roaming down to that mid lane. Setting the creep in, just summoning a tornado, most likely just try and harass Chibi back. I think neither team really wants to lose this mid lane. I mean, losing the mid lane is going to be quite crucial. You know, keeping the game in their... Well, winning the mid lane is going to be crucial and keeping the game in their favour, so I think both teams will be spending a bit of time. But I'm really surprised that he didn't summon this thing to... There we go, he's going to use a tornado now to harass out Chibi just a little bit.
Yeah, and also with an Enchantress you can pretty much do it freely. As a Chen, you only have 1 creep in the stage of the game, which is kinda hard, and you need a bit more mana to like get your creeps up. So that's cool stuff coming out, and one of those tornadoes is being very pesky right here. And some more rotations. Actually, they have another Centaur, and if they actually get the Vortex onto Chibi, it's gonna be a bit of a trouble for him. And now they're trying to well, pretty much cut down the creep wave, and meanwhile on the top lane, maybe they want to make a go onto Jules. Silence is pouncing in, he's getting Jules here. There's no... oh, there is a stun going his way, and he's dispelling it right away. Nice concoction flying, not even needed right here, and Silence picking up 1 kill right there, and, well, looks like the rotations are not paying off for Mineski at this point.
Not at the moment. And really nice start for First Departure, 0-2. The early lane, I would say they're really losing at this point is... well, actually, no, they're not even losing this off lane.
Yeah.
Wow, Kai is doing a fantastic job of harassing him back. And it looks like he's just summoning the shield and then just chasing him down and using that to harass him back. I feel like he shouldn't be losing this lane, but looks like Mr. Sassy will be rotating in. I think bot lane, actually, Kai is probably going to be going down. Stun from Jules does hit, and Jesse Vash will be scoring the last hit there onto Kai.
Yeah, bot lane was only attempted, so... it was a good play on the bottom lane, and in the meantime, just still Owa and G just getting the levels up, which is pretty cool, I have to say. They're now both level 2. The Alchemist actually got the experience from the kill early on the top lane, so he's level 3 already, so a big concoction could very well just pretty much seal the deal on any supports. Now G is actually... he's just invisible, he's looking mighty fine, and Chibi. Oh, this actually... yeah, of course, it is from Mineski and not from First Departure. But maybe they're finding Owa now. Oh yeah, they're absolutely finding him. And a stun onto Owa's head, and big damage coming out. No way to actually heal through that. Just an easy kill, going the way of First Departure. They're leading up 3-1 actually.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a point where Mineski need to stop getting picked off. I mean, it's fantastic warding for First Departure, that ward just catching out. And I mean, these aggressive wards being planted by Mineski.
Top lane, Silence in a bit of trouble.
They're going on to Silence.
They're trying to get the stun off. Great stun from the center, just to set up the stun from Jules. So, great kill onto the farming Slug on the tri-lane, and this is exactly what they needed, just to bring back the game in their favor. But still, Miracle's Wisp is level 3, and he's looking kinda good. Oh, now they're ambushing Owa. They're trying to make a play here, I guess. No, it looks like Miracle's just gonna tether away. He's fine for the time being, and just waiting for Slug to TP back and maybe make a play then.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at the CS though, in mid lane,
yeah.
Jay is actually leading the last hit charts. That is not what I expected. Typically when you see an Atwell Devara versus an Intelligence Hero in mid lane, the Intelligence Hero ends up on like 12 CS and then unable to do anything. And I mean, there are a lot of denies coming out from Chibi, but still Jay is holding his own and he's getting the farm up. He's going to hit level 6 and supports are rotating towards that mid lane, so maybe they are going to go for a bit of a kill. It looks like on the whole that they've just abandoned Jules on the off lane. I mean, we didn't even mention the fact that Jules is playing the Nyx Assassin. Isn't that strange?
Oh,
I
yeah,
would have thought
absolutely.
he'd be maybe on a farming hero.
Oh, what a great entangle coming out the bot lane, and well, Jesse Vesh just picks up the kill. Man, that was precision entangle right there. That was that was Bulldog Dota pretty much. Just first hit entangle, pretty casual stuff right there, and well, he got the kill just after the shield was done. Just some major order attacks, and yeah, I mean, Abaddon isn't that tanky. He's got a shield, of course. He's got his ultimate, but the ultimate was just popped a few seconds ago, and well, this is pretty much what we expected from this lane. Just Lone Druid doing work, but CS-wise, he's actually falling a bit behind. Oh, Miracle.
Miracle's okay, but the stun's been charged up.
Oh, big
by
ulting.
Lubby, throwing it right onto G's head. G with double damage doesn't mean anything if he can't hit anyone, but they're going to turn around, going after Chibi. Chibi doesn't have a trap. Nice micro will be stunning him, stomping his face in. And now Jay is going after Miracle. He wants 2 kills. He wants blood, but heal from Kai will be keeping Miracle alive. And now Jay needs to get out of here right now, and he's going to just ruffle ball across, but not enough mana to get out of the way. And
Puppy paws.
Pause.
Checking pings. There are some high pings, pretty high pings, I have to say. Alright.
I guess Jay's only option now. He's stunned up. It is not a long stun. That was only charged for around about 1 second or so. So he should be good to just walk into the Ancients here on Suicide. I think that's going to be his best option, possibly. I don't know if he's going to be able to get away, but... Oh no, it's quite a long stun actually. He has got 5 charges on his wand, but he doesn't pop them. He just... Oh well, anyway, double kill there onto Owa, and Owa now man-moding on to Kai. Kai has got his ultimate though, and Miracle taking huge amounts of damage. Can they get him down? But no, what a shield, saving his life.
Wow.
And just dashed up, entangle onto Kai. And Kai is getting just auto attack there by the priest.
Is he denying himself?
I don't think he hasn't got. Oh no! Oh, Jesse Vash is gonna dive. He's going in.
It's alright, overcharge.
He's gonna double kill here. They're both low. He will take a kill off of Kai, and the bear's just chasing after Miracle. He could actually... Oh, he needs to use... Oh my god, he killed Miracle! Double kill! But Lubby gets the last hit there. Miracle going a little bit aggressively. A bit greedy.
Wow, and a 7 for 7 on the board. I'm kind of surprised that Chibi actually didn't use his Sanity's Eclipse. He had a very short window where he could have pulled it up on like 2 or 3 guys, but it's so hard to make those calls because it's such a long cooldown, and you kind of want to wait if you actually get like 3 or so guys into your Sanity's Eclipse when you have zapped a lot of intelligence. And well, we have to hand it to Jay. He's stopping the CS charts, not what you expect against Nodi, just as you said earlier, and I imagine it's very hard to do. And well, another very interesting stuff with the jewels on the next assassin, just as you said also. Oh, now maybe we're gonna see something. Jay in a bit of trouble, but he's got... Well, he's level 8. He's gonna be fine. And Jules now just coming in. Wow, he's just using this guy spiked carapace to stun him up again, and all the damage being reflected onto the alchemist again. So it was like twice the damage, if I'm not mistaken, because it was an AoE actually going down. Cool stuff coming out from Jules. He's playing it pretty well.
Considering we don't normally see him play heroes like this, he is doing quite well, and his Blink Dagger's coming along. Once he gets set up, he should be pretty good at just harassing out virtually everyone. Just blink in and stun them. And actually on bot lane, LOA is in a lot of trouble. His ultimate's been cast, but no lucky tangle for Jesse Vash this time. Though I don't know if I agree with Jesse Vash not getting his ultimate up.
Oh, Chibi's getting jumped here by by Jay, of course, and he's got vision onto Chibi, and he's zipping him, and again, great ultimate onto G, and G is like on what, 10 HP, but still. Ah, so close. So freaking close onto G, and he nearly got the kill out of this, but well, now it's 9 for 7 for Mineski, and it looks like they're making a comeback here. Oh, but on the bottom lane, Jesse Vash may be in a bit of trouble. Lubby with the stun. He doesn't actually deploy his acid spray for the stun, so it's not that much damage. He's going around, so actually Miracle can do his work. Ah, they try to dive, but it's just not enough. Is there gonna be an root onto someone? Well, they're going in again. It's gonna be... Oh, he misses the stun. Jules, what are you doing? He's got his spiked carapace in just a second, and Jesse Vash actually going... yeah, he's getting away, and well, the Lord of Avernus, he's here as well, and he's gonna pop the shield right there soon. Here we go. Oh, but maybe Jay has something to say about it. It's gonna be an ultimate popped onto the... onto the Abaddon, and well, looks like Wisp tries to tether away, but he doesn't have the mana for it, and he's taken... Wow, he's taken Jay with him just because all the spirits exploded, and well, now Lubby, he's trying to pick up G. It's gonna be one hell of a kill. Here we go. Maybe Jesse Vash just going in again, and this is relentless action going the way of both teams now. Abaddon is on the run, and he's getting entangled up again. Wow, those entangled, they are so lucky this game, and 34 HP. Here we go. Just an easy kill, and now getting stunned up again. And Enchantress here as well, so Lubby could be in a bit of trouble. His ultimate is nearly done right there. Now there he is, and oh, he might be in a bit of trouble, but Miracle is here to save the day. He's trying to make a turnaround. He's pulling up all his Wisp. Overcharge being deployed as well. Now he's trying to do something, but he's going to get taken down again. Now Silence also rotating in. What are we watching? Just... Russian Dota, pretty much, I have to say. Like, Jesse Vash now, Pounce is also ready. No. Well, a tower at least. Oh, Jesse Vash. Is there gonna be an ult? No. Oh. And he's gonna take a 4 right here, so finally this sequence of kills is finally finished, I suppose. Maybe Jay has something to say about it, but well. Wow. Catching my breath there.
Oh, that was great. Score 12-12 at 10 minutes into the game, 11 minutes now, but holy crap. That was just like fighting and fighting and fighting, and this reminds me of that Pinoy Dota game I cast a little while ago that was like 130 kills or something, and I lost my voice, and this is what a game to finish the series off, I'll just say that. I mean, everyone's playing so aggressive. Everyone has died thus far. Yeah, everyone has at least 1 death on Slark, but everyone else has got like 2 or 3 deaths, which is a lot of deaths if you think about it.
12 minutes in.
But 12 minutes in, yeah. Everyone's just suiciding.
Yeah, this is
Jay, it
pretty
looks like
cool.
he wants to go into silence if he can, but he needs to get that silence stick up for Jay. I mean, he's kind of laid back on the farm a little bit. Net worth, though, pretty much even. I mean, Lone Druid is full aim behind, which is interesting given the fact that he's got so many kills, but, I mean, he's still pretty close up to everyone else.
Yeah.
And,
oh, maybe
he wants
Silence
to
is
get
in
that
a
probably
bit of trouble.
minus.
Oh, Jules has vendetted up. He's looking for a stun. Oh, they could just jump him right away. Ah, so... Yeah, but he's playing so far back. Silence is playing this really, really good, I have to say. And now maybe... Oh, Jules. He's trying to wrap around, but it's not actually the play he wants to make here, and everyone just falling back for the time being. I imagine it's only level 1 Vendetta. Yeah, indeed, he's only level 9, so not the longest of all durations, and, well, smarter play there, just to fall back, and maybe just wait for another jump in from Jay, and, oh, it looks like they're rotating into the mid lane.
Yeah, just trying to do a bit more farm. Everyone seems to have calmed down for a second, but Jules and Jay just still wanting some kills. They might find the support Lubby as well as that Lord of Avernus. Sorry, for those who call him a Batum, Lord of Avernus was his name in Dota 1, but they will actually catch out Kai here, but Jules is going to walk down the hill, sees him there, and now they know. Lubby's charging up the stun. Who's he going to go onto though? There's nobody to stun, but everyone from Mineski is just going to be backing out. 5 from Mineski in the mid lane. Probably wanting to get a kill, or get a tower at least. I mean, they need some kind of map control, and when they've got a lone druid, there's no excuse for not taking towers, so get down this mid-tier 1 tower very easily. Fortify being popped, rotation 4 heroes. Chibi just going to go for a trap, but just trying to delay this push as much as possible, but when you've got a lone druid, I don't know why lone druid isn't looking for his ultimate, I don't understand it, but whatever. When you've got a lone druid, you should be good to just keep pressuring.
Well, he's very mobile this way, and he can just pretty much dodge everything coming at him, except, of course, for the Concoction, can't dodge anything with that. Well, now the bear actually taken a lot of damage, and they have to be very careful about it. Ooh, well, my camera just spazzing out a bit. The bear is on like 600 HP, and he does have 1 resummon up, but it was just coming out off cooldown, so you kind of want to have 2 bears in a team fight. Just so everyone just burns through all of their region and all that stuff to get 1 bear down and then have 1 fresh one just to, you know, maul away and entangle all of them guys up. And so far it looked pretty cool, I have to say. He's got these, like, precision entangles, as someone always says. And yeah, it was just always at the right time. Those entangles, man, just insane.
He definitely is doing a good job with hitting those entangles, I have to say. For such a skill shot he's doing, I don't even know,
absolutely.
but still, he's just a lucky guy. But he's getting towards, I think a relic is going to be his next item, but in the top lane we do see a rotation coming out from Jay. Probably they want to go in on this. Nyx Assassin is ended up heading in. Silence is playing a little bit maybe too aggressive, and Defender to hit stun is not, oh, what a nice pounce. He's going to make it out okay. So another failed rotation. They really want to shut down Silence since he is farming quite well, but they're just not finding him. He's playing very defensively.
Yeah, and he's actually topping up the net worth chart. OD is of course doing very well on his own side. And one thing from First Departure which I really like is their shifting of farm. They had Abaddon in the off lane, and he did a great job, let's face it. I mean, okay, he died once, but he had so much CS, alright. So and then you have Lubby on the Alchemist, and they're actually giving Lubby a bit of farm. I mean, he's on 4k net worth right now, so this is kinda like a 3-position Lubby coming out, although he started as a 4, and oh, now we see a big Wisp TP. Jay zipping away, and he's fine for the time being, I imagine. He's zipping away again, maybe they're finding Jules 1 more second, he's throwing it, he's getting it, and he's just stunning up Jules. He's actually just not getting the damage right there. Great spike carapace use, but still. Great Wisp reaction, and I wouldn't have thought they would find the Nyx Assassin. It was just very good play all around. Good stuff.
Yeah, definitely, and I didn't think they were going to hit that. I really didn't. That was surprising. And that's one thing that people have been asking about if they're going to change, is that the in Dota 1, the Unstable Concoction will actually blow up in midair, so that won't happen. But lucky for Lubby, I mean, 0.5 seconds and he threw it out. But either way, I agree with what you're saying. I love it when teams give a bit more room to the supports to farm up, especially with a hero like Alchemist that can rotate very easily into a semi-carry role. If they can give him enough farm to him to pick up a Midas, he can then keep ganking, but he'll have a steady income of gold, and that does when they need him to rotate into a semi-carry role, he's going to be able to do that quite easily, and it's going to benefit the whole team. I mean, LOA, Abaddon, he can do a decent job, but I would say Alchemist is going to be the better carry. So I really do enjoy this quite a lot. And Wisp has actually also almost got up a mech, so the kills he's been fighting has been boosting his GPM. And once they get that mech up, that's going to be a huge heal in those team fights. Like, it's going to be, well, enough maybe to turn the team fights into their favor.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have to say it's pretty cool. I mean, now they're finally just mounting a push on the tier 1. And going up against an OD, against an LD, is kind of hard. I mean, he doesn't have his Radiance up as of yet, and that's kind of good. I mean, for Departure, if they're actually trying to push this up. And as soon as Jessivesh gets up his Radiance Ace on 3.4k, it's going to be very hard to push against, and they have to, like, get up Lubby there at least. But so far, it's going to be Miracle as well as Lubby just chilling out together, getting the farm up, and TPing in with a Wisp TP as soon as they actually want to kill someone. And well, pretty cool stuff coming out there, and yeah, I like it. Like, seriously, not going with the Slark, but rather with the Alchemist is a pretty good decision. It paid off on the top lane, they got Nyx Assassin, and yeah, let's see how they keep going, and Chibi has to get his farm up again. He's got a 4-star, yes, but I don't know. I would have expected a bit more of him after this. It should have been an easy lane, but somehow, some way, Jay actually decided to give him a very hard time and pretty much won the lane. I mean, he didn't win per se, but you're not expected to win the lane, so it was...
Yeah, Jay
good.
did a really good job. And I have to say, Mineski are on a bit of a time limit. They have to finish this game early, because like you're saying, I mean, they've got, you know, a carry within LOA, a Baden, who has been, you know, farming the offlane. They've got a carry in the Select, they've got a carry in the Alchemist, they've got a carry in the Devourer, and of course Miracle, who's the ultimate carry support with the Wisp, who can use that overcharge just to buff them even more in the late game. So there is something that Mineski have to consider. They've got a not a win run, they've got an Enchantress, they've got a Crystal Maiden, and a Nyx. They've got 3 support-ish heroes who are very viable in the early game, but as the game drags on, they become less and less useful. Their only real carry is the Lone Druid, and Enchantress to an extent, if she can get the farm up, but I don't think that I was finding the farm. I mean, he's only got Power Treads and a Magic Wand and 2.2k gold in the bank, and in net worth, he's right down near the bottom. So it does feel like Mineski are going to have to start pushing aggressively soon and making sure they get all those towers down before maybe the 25-minute mark, and, you know, get that gold advantage, or else First Departure are just going to outcarry them. And I mean, I think if we look at the golden experience, actually no, pretty even on golden experience. I thought it'd be a bit more in favor of First Departure, but I guess not. Ignore me on that respect.
Alright, 2 very important item pickups. I mean, Storm has his Orchid up for like a few minutes now. Or actually, we're gonna see the Orchid now in the mid lane. It's gonna be Chibi getting initiated. Jules is here as well. He misses the stun. Oh no! Oh, that could have been such an easy kill onto Chibi, but well, Kai is here to bail out his brother. He's just doing work with his Abaddon. It's such a nice pickup to just dispel all the stuns in the world, and now Labi is trying to defend the bottom tier 1. Looks like Chibi is here as well. Well, Forcef's not up yet, so... But look at the Bear taking a lot of damage, actually. So Bear just, you know, getting mauled up by the OD. So now...
Indeed. He has been. Yeah, now you can just see Mineski, they're trying to dominate the enemy jungle, putting a lot of pressure up to there. They really want to catch up and be the Slark or the Wisp if they can. But of course, Slark and Wisp are just playing
top lane.
2 and 3 man Dota. Yeah, they're wanting to go in if they can. But I don't know if Jules really can. I mean, Jules can Vendetta, but of course Wisp is going to be hiding in the trees. If there is any attempt of Slark's life, Wisp is just going to relocate him back to base and then come back with a whole bunch of allies ready to defend. And Silence actually... Ooh, he's going to be finding Jules. Jules is just going to blink out of the way though, and it looks like they're ready to back out.
Yeah, they're good to go, and this is so smart play here. I mean, Miracle's playing this very, very cautious. He's not farming his mech, which is maybe a very interesting decision to say at least, but well, you have like 4 cores on the side of Departure, so you can't really get that much farm off the map, and he can't really spam out his Wisps just to farm, because it's so much on the mana front, and he kind of needs to get his relocate up, as well as a tether, which is, well, you need 2 tethers if you actually relocate without, with bringing actually someone back again, because it's like 12-second duration on the tether and 15 seconds on the relocate, so that's pretty much it. But maybe now Silence is in a bit of trouble. Here we go, actually, Jules just zipping in, I mean Jay zipping in, but this could be a great relocate. Just great stuff. And now they're actually healed up. They have pretty much all the mana in the world, all the HP in the world, and a Shadow Blade. So they could just turn it around if they care. Let's see if they're just gonna try it. Great Remnant stacking here by Jay, but still, this is so much damage going the way of pretty much everyone, I have to say. Now Jules very low. The only one not being very low now is Silence, but now he's dropping. He's trying to do something. No, he can't. He has to Shadow Blade away. Well, the Wisp is being lost, and everyone else was very low in HP. It could have been such a great turnaround, but still. Oh, now he's taken Jay down. What a great paunce just from the Shadow Blade. Getting the extra damage wasn't even needed, and he just takes up the kill. Great Dark Pact in 2 pounds. Well, Grass still.
Sorry, I had my mic muted. Taking down Storm at this point is really, really important, because he's kind of that semi-carry that needs to be having a big impact at this point in the game. Lone Druid has to be farming up, hopefully getting up that Radiance, which he's got up, and then maybe an AC so they can push the high ground. But before he gets all that up, it is going to be very, very hard for Mineski to push up that high ground. They get all the outer towers, but too much defense coming out from First Departure, and at this point in time, like I said, I feel like Mineski need to be pushing, and the longer they don't push, the more they throw this game out of their own control. I mean, they're keeping up in terms of gold, but I think it's all just because of the Lone Druid and Storm. So killing the Storm is a big impact. Everyone else is just falling behind. I mean, Jules has got the same net worth as the Enchantress. Crystal Maiden has got the same net worth as the Wisp. But, I mean, Lubby is pulling ahead, and Lubby's just going to continue pulling ahead because he's an Alchemist with the Gravel's Greed, so...
Yeah.
Ooh, but Jules could be finding someone.
Top lane. Looks like he's actually finding Miracle. He's trying to get it done here. Zip in from 2J just to secure the kill. Let's go. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's getting it. He's doing it. And even orchiding down Kai, which is a very good idea, just to get rid of the Aphotic Shield as well as the heal. If he could have gotten a heal off, that would have been completely different. They would have needed a lot more mana like at the disposal. And oh, just being a big nuisance here with a shield. And oh, maybe Jesse Vesh is in a bit of trouble. There's gonna be a Slug just behind him, and some Morgosh just in front of him, and now some TP rotations coming in. Here's actually Silence. He's getting the pounce off. Great stuff coming out. He's trying to TP away. Do they have any stuns? It doesn't look like. Oh, Chibi. Just a bit short. He's got his haste. He runs in at an crazily insane speed, but he doesn't get his Astral off, so it's gonna be easy tier 1. Oh, scratch that. Tier 1 already taken down. What am I even talking about? It was a long day of casting, I have to say, and, well, now it's gonna be a 4-man smoke gank against Departure. And maybe Miracle is the one falling for it. Oh, he's revealing them all. He's revealing them all. He's getting zipped in. Big damage onto Miracle, and now... Oh, actually Kai's getting orchided up. He's got his ultimate onto 23 seconds cooldown. Big ultimate coming out from Chibi as well, and Labi just trying to do whatever the hell he can. He's getting slowed up by the Enchantress, but still, so far, no one really dying except for... Well, here goes the next assassin, of course, the Wisp. He died earlier, now Silence. He's in a bit of trouble. He doesn't have his ultimate anymore, and the Shadow Blade also on a 4-second cooldown. He's getting zipped in, getting brought down on Labi with a great 2-man stun. Can he do something? Silence actually got astraled by his mate, so great stuff coming out there, but still Labi... Oh, he's getting entangled up again and brought down. Wow, great kill by Kai. He's just finishing off Jay. Huge kill for him. Amazing experience, and now Miracle is here back. He's trying to help out his buddy, and well... Now he's getting actually entangled, Jesse Vash. Wow, look at this guy. He's just chasing. He doesn't have any HP to speak of. And Miracle, oh wow, he can't get him back now. On the backlines though, Labi is still here. He's got a stun in 2 seconds. He wants to make a play here on Jesse Vash. He's shunning it, he's shunning it. Is he throwing it? He bought back for this. He has to make a kill. Jesse Vash now getting stunned up. Big plays coming out. Great stuff right there. And even G, I don't know what he was doing there, but what a series of events. Labi bought back. And now even the Nyx Assassin, he's getting another kill. He's getting down Yo, and the Wisp just falling right there. Another great Astral, and wow, what a great spike Carapace. Jules, wow. Everyone down on the side of Mineski. There was for sure some buybacks. Who bought back? Well, Labi, Slug, and no one else. So actually, yeah, it was handed to Departure actually. It was like 4 or 3 men, or 4 or 5 or even 6 men down. Wow, what a series of events. I don't even have any idea what there exactly happened.
It seems like a whole bunch of crazy fights, but like I was saying, I think this game is just gonna keep going in favor of First Departure if there isn't a play.
Is he getting pounced up? He's trying to get a pounce!
Should be fine.
Great ultimate to leap away.
And actually, Lobby's gonna stun himself, but he's got his ultimate on, so they can't go in. Also, I'm sorry about the tapping, guys. I thought I had my mic muted, but I'm trying to fix the stream for you guys. Well, for the people who can't load it, so I'm very sorry about that. That wasn't intentional.
Speaking of someone jumping, Jay is now jumping onto Silence. He's getting a Aphotic shielded up. And now Jay's out of mana completely. He's got 100, now he's got 200 mana. He's got a regeneration in the runes, so he should be fine for the time being. And, well, looking good, looking cool. Wow, this game, man! 25 minutes in, 39 kills actually, so we are not exactly on 2 kills a minute, but we were earlier. And those two teams, man, they're just fighting for every last-ditch effort, for every piece of ground they're making, and just great to see some high-level CA Dota. Alright, so Chibi just taking his farm up. And he's got the Aegis, so Chibi's looking mighty fine.
Well, I think at this point, this is when the game gets very easy for First Departure and very hard for Mineski. I mean, they need to... Oh, they're actually going to go for a kill on Silence. He was invisible with that Shadow Blade, but in they go. They're going to be fighting him, and this is exactly what they needed. Taking down Silence, using that dust proactively and being able to score a kill into him. Very well done there by them, but still, I mean, like I was saying, I don't know if it's going to be kind of a too late sort of thing. Like, they really need to get towers down. When you've got a lone druid and they've got 3 outer towers standing at 26 minutes into the game, you know there's a problem. Because lone druid is the best hero to just auto attack down towers very easily. I mean, there's not going to be any problem with it.
Especially if you're going with the Radiance, you're just gonna have so much push, especially for the creep waves and the tower as well, so just major damage coming out. And, well, looks like Jesse Vash so far didn't have the impact, but he's now looking to change it. He's trying to go on the top tower, and yeah, looking good, looking good. And look at just how fast the tower is actually dropping, so we might just see something. Oh, Jules is actually getting caught out. He's on half HP right now, and Lobby, does he have his ultimate up? Yeah, 4 seconds, so it should be up if there's a team fight brewing. It looks like Mineski is just running away now. Kai trying to chase big for stuff now onto Awa. He's getting assault up. Are they going for the bear? It doesn't look like it. I hear something. Yeah, Jay's on the backlands. Great stun onto 2 guys. And could this be the turnaround team fight? Mineski really needs big, oh, wow, big entangle onto Chibi, but, well, there's gonna be a mech. It's gonna be with a Wisp tether just healing him up so hard, and Chibi still is so low HP. He's getting healed up by the Abaddon, and pretty much no one dying as of yet. Wow, I wouldn't have expected that at all. And on Jesse Vash on the bottom lane just farming away.
That's what Jesse Vash needs to do. He has to get that Assault Cuirass up. They need that Assault Cuirass up. But at least they got one more tower down, so Mineski slowly but steadily pushing. Golden experience is still fairly even. Experience going in favor of First Departure, but not ultra dramatically. It's still, I'd say, reasonably even. But Age is going to be down in 3 minutes, so I think Mineski to spend the next 3 minutes farming up, picking up those core items like the Lincoln Sphere. Actually, is going to be done very soon onto Jay, and that's going to be very helpful. Aghanim Scepter coming out onto Owa, but still a little bit away since he did pick up that mech. But they have to defend this mid tower, but it's also at the same time, it's going to be really hard. How can they defend the mid tower when they're going to lose the fight if they try?
Yeah, maybe
Sending in
just,
the bear.
well, precision entangle again, and Bear not taking any damage as of yet. Big stun, but not hitting on anyone. So now they're zipping in, they're trying to do something, but what is Scythe going the way of Jay, and he's just getting ulted up by the OD, and now big team fight just going out of here. Great stuns from the Centaurs, but well, Miracle just doing work. He's sitting up Chibi again and again, and this is so great. I mean, Abaddon can just help and heal up the Wisp and still get the heal onto the important targets here. Owa is in a bit of trouble, Big Sun going his way, and Jules also getting imprisoned up, so they have time for Owa to get him down. Lobby's ultimate is actually down right here, but well, still, they're just getting the stuff done. Well, G is in a lot of trouble as well. One more hit, here we go. G is actually falling. What a team fight from First Departure, and 3 guys down on the side. And I think Nyx died earlier, didn't he? No, he didn't, so he's still mighty fine. And they just dived behind the tier 2 while the tier 1 was still standing. Wow.
They've really got nothing to fear. Miracle now just doing a bit of aggressive warding, and it looks like they're going to be happy to go into the tier 2. In fact,
oh, Jules.
4 stuff forward. Chibi going to be getting the Hex off into Jules. Jules is just going to get pounced up, stunned, and he is going to be going down. So 4 down from Mineski. Stormsphere is about to respawn, but I don't know if he can really defend this. Of course, Hex is going to be on cooldown for another 20 seconds, so maybe this is going to be his jump in, able to kill everyone. No, but not really. But wow, First Departure going to go the high ground. They've still got the Aegis for another 2 minutes or so, so I guess they're just feeling confident enough to keep going. Mineski didn't respond in time, and now game is going to be reasonably hard for them.
Yeah, no precision entangle on the first hit coming out for the bear, and it's only 1 bear. If they lose this bear, it's pretty much over. The bear's holding the majority of the farm for the whole team, and oh, looks like First Departure, they're not having any of it. They're just falling back for the time being. 50 seconds on the Aegis. Looks like they just want to play it safe, which is kind of a good decision. I mean, Lobby is now just farming away. He's got his Heaven's Halberd, he's got a Vanguard up. He's reasonably tanky, he's got 2k HP as well as level 3 ultimate. Look at that, 100 HP a second. So this is pretty crazy, I have to say, and great performance from First Departure, just distributing all the farm in the world, and even the Wisp is on 5k net worth. So it's not like usually if you see like quad core coming out, the Wisp has nothing, but this time around Miracle is just reasonably farmed. He's looking good in this game, and as I said earlier, all these seals from the Abaddon onto the Wisp were insane. He could have just keep like Miracle alive for such a long time, and all the heals were also distributed to Chibi with a tether, of course, so just great. And well, I mean, laid back playing coming out from Kai. Kai really being the man of the match for me.
Yeah, Kai's doing amazing this game. And now big core items for both sides. In fact, Jay getting that Lincoln Sphere is going to be really helpful for initiation. But BKB now done at the same time on it to the Slark, so he's going to be very, very scary. Shadowblade to initiate him, BKB to make himself absolutely invulnerable. And I don't really know how Mineski going to respond to this. They don't have a Hex up. The only thing they've really got is a Silence. They have got the AC up. Yes, they do have that AC finally finished, but Jesse Vash now doesn't have buyout.
Well, now Jay just trying to do some pressure on the middle tower. He's zipping in. Oh boy, he's actually getting his Lincolns cancelled, and just a very quick zip out. Oh, San's actually invisible. He's trying to get the jump off as well, but just a little bit too much. Maybe Loving just scaring Jay off, and looks like Mineski just... They've ended it up. Well, Jules trying to find someone. Looks like at least. They're just casually warding the jungle, and well, I mean, this part of the jungle, and of course the river. So Roshan is back up into 1 minute, let's say 1 to 4 minutes, and then we're gonna see how Roche actually goes. I'm pretty sure First Departure could wait for the Roche, just chill out. Wait for the OD to actually finish up his Shiva's guard, or does he want to have the buyback ready? I wouldn't be too surprised either to see him just saving up for the buyback, and well, oh, Whisper has something to say. Oh, he's picked up a haste, so that's what he wanted to tell us. And he's going for a BKB or a Halberd, but they've got 2 Halberds, I think, already on the team, at least one. Hana's looking for one as well. Oh, actually, Kai, I'm sorry, those weird smiley faces and stuff just confusing the hell out of me. And in the meantime, though, Sarnes is just farming away. He's on considerable 470 GPM, but of course Jay and the Lone Druid are also looking mighty fine.
Well, whole bunch of farming. I mean, there was a lot of kills in the early game, but the past 20 minutes or so it has... I mean, there has been a couple of team fights, of course, but it has pulled back just a little bit. But Jay now pushing on the top lane. Bot lane, First Departure all lurking around, but BKB is going to be done very, very soon. Onto Chibi. So has he actually... He's completely opted to forgo the Shiva's Guard. He's just picked up that Mystic Staff for the extra damage from his ultimate and his orb. But BKB will be his next item, and I suppose it'll also scare Mineski a little bit since he's leaving all the BKB
top lane, actually, Silence getting initiated. Wow, what a big damage going the way of the Slug, and he's looking like he actually dies. Oh, he pops his BKB, so there was a 10-second BKB down the drain, and well, those pickoffs are what actually Mineski has to find here, and they have to like stall at least. But it's gonna be 1 minute until the Roshan actually is here, and it's gonna be one hell of a Roshan. It's gonna be contested so hard.
Yeah,
I can't imagine Mineski will just give it away.
If Mineski just give up this Roshan, it's just me saying like we give up. You can win the series, GG. So they have to defend this, but at the same time, how can they? Lubby, I think he should be fine. He's got his ultimate up. It's very, very hard to take down. At least Mineski doing the right thing by pushing in this mid tower with the ultimate up finally on Jesse Vash as well as that battle cry. He does do huge damage to the tower, and Lubby now just being scared back a little bit.
Well,
Kai just auto-attacking onto the bear as well, but I think this mid-tier 2 tower should finally go down, leaving only, well, one tier 2 tower standing for First Departure. And I think it's going to be really good for Mineski if they can manage to get down these last outer towers, because it gives away a little bit of the control of Roshan that First Departure have just by being, you know, being part of the Dire gives you an advantage over the Roshan pit, but if you kill off those towers, it takes away a little bit of that advantage just because they can't TP in so easily. But Roshan's up in 20 seconds, and Jay didn't bother to leave a static remnant there. He'd like to remnant maybe they...
And not even a Centaur. I mean, it's Enchant Centaur, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see the Centaur just going back. And it wouldn't even have spotted it. Oh, it looks like it would have spotted. 4 seconds left. Well, it would have been very close anyway. And he just wants to push out the creep wave a bit in the mid lane, but looks like First Departure having none of it there. You don't, of course, know that the Roche is actually right up now. With a variable timer, only we spectators can see this timer. And, well, now Roche is up. They could very well just go and try to take him. They're not scouting it out as of yet, but I'm pretty sure they should get the idea what's going on, because, well, they could counter-ward it right here.
Yeah, I mean, well, both teams know that this Roshan's coming very soon, now, and both teams know they have to defend it. Well, Mineski know, but still First Departure aren't aware, and they've still got 3 heroes at top. And it looks like Mineski are going to try and abuse this. They've got a smoke gank, they're heading to the Roshan pit, but rotations are coming back from First Departure, and First Departure are, well, looking like they're also going to run towards the Roshan. Storm Spirit is just doing the right thing. I think this is very smart of him, just getting a ward, well, not a ward, but, you know, a remnant up so they can see this whole area. And they should be able to get this Roshan down very easily. Silence, he knows he's spotted out because he can tell that there's vision around here somewhere. He's pinging out the Roshan. They know the Roshan, but it's going down too fast, and that's going to be the Aegis up right now onto Jay.
Yeah, good call right there, and they have to be defending now the top tier 2, but it's pretty much a non-existent trade, so this pickup from the Slug was actually quite huge. Just to scare pretty much, well, First Departure off, and it forced them to go into their own jungle and not actually just push out all the lanes at the same time. Although, it's still everyone's game, and looks like First Departure are not caring at all. Where are they heading? Do they have a smoke? Looks like they don't. Okay.
No, it looks like they're just going to go do some warding. They probably could just, you know, push down the bot lane and get that tier 2 tower down. There's nothing really much stopping them. Otherwise, maybe just doing a bit of dewarding or warding. Looks like they can pick up an invisibility rune. They wanted to go in. I could tell they wanted to go in and hex the bear then, but not fast enough. He would just resummon it back.
Well, Silence still trying to farm away. He's on 3k money in the bank. He's looking for a Scuddies, I suppose. It's just such a great all-around item on the slug. He needs stats, and he's getting it from the Scuddies as well as some slow. So can just pretty much sit on the hero you're jumping, which is pretty cool. We're gonna see he's trying to push out this top lane, and Lobby, invisible in the mid lane. Not finding anyone, just finding a bit of farm.
Still very good. I think they're giving Lobby some farm. He should be good to pick up maybe a Basher next. It depends on if they want to be giving Chibi the with Tether plus the overcharge. If they give Chibi, that's going to be amazing because then Chibi will hit very, very hard and very, very fast. But if they give Lobby to it, if Lobby gets something like a Basher up, Lobby's just going to be hitting ridiculously fast and getting massive bashes. He doesn't have to worry, he's got his ultimate. And he will actually start charging that stunner, but everyone force-stops himself back. He throws it onto Jay, but Jay's got a Lincoln's. Oh, no he doesn't, it's been cancelled, so Jay could be in trouble. Jay's gonna get hexed up. Aegis is popped immediately, he's got the BKB though, he can respawn. Jesse Vash now being forced back, and it looks like they're just gonna try and take down that bear. Jay just immediately running out of the fight, going on to Wisp, and Wisp has gone down. BKB onto Jay, and he's gonna target down that LOA next, but LOA's ultimate pops, so he has to change targets, so he's gonna be going on to Lobby. Lobby ultimate is on cooldown now. Oh, just auto-attacking him down, doing a little bit of damage, and he will be falling, and now Jay just doing so much work in this team fight. It's going to get a double kill, taking down a Batten as well. And now these last two heroes are on the run. Lobby buys back. He's ready to go back in. He's charging up that stun, but there's nobody there to stun, so he's just going to stun himself in front of the creep wave. But are they going to go in? They're thinking about it. Jay is wanting to do it, but he decides it's a little bit too risky. But still, what a team fight there, going the way of Mineski. They didn't lose a single hero, I don't think. Nope, didn't lose anyone.
Yeah, well, and Jay is just doing work. I mean, he won the team fight on his own, pretty much. He just dipped around. Aegis being popped, of course, very quickly, so there was a small mistake, but you could say it was kind of a tactical feed to a certain extent. As soon as he came back, he had all the mana in the world. He could just go rampant on everyone. He's orchided up the LOA, especially when he wanted to heal. The animation was nearly through, and those fights without the photic shields and all that stuff, they are great. And oh boy, Jules actually, as well as Silence, just finding each other there, and well, Jules is somehow invisible. Now Silence actually getting dusted up, but who cares? He's still with his ultimate, and now he's finding Owa. Owa's trying to TP away. What is everyone else doing now? Lobby coming in again. Owa now actually dropping, and this could very well be a bit of more casualties. Well, G is so slow, and he could fall. Doesn't look like it. Everyone just TPing out for the time being, and they're being pretty fine.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's alright. Jay, maybe overstaying his welcome, but no Basher, no nothing onto Silence, so it should be fine to just, yeah.
He's still got 400 mana, and he's got so much
and he can
regeneration.
TP anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
It's only really stopping him from TPing out of the way.
There you go.
And he's gonna go back to base, yay. And it looks like Lobby maybe building in to the AC for his team, possibly. Looks like Kai's going to be going for another Heaven's Halberd, so AC might be falling to Lobby, which is going to be a really big item for him to pick up if he can farm it, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get the farm to grab it, which is going to be the big problem.
Oh yeah, and looks like Jesse Vash either... Oh, are they going to find the G? Oh, G, very nice force down to the low ground. And now Monkey King actually picked up. Oh, here we go. They're actually just initiating a double stun from the Nyx Assassin. Everyone's just in this team fight, just taking a lot of damage, especially Shibby. He's got his BKB pop, but Jay doesn't care. He's just right-clicking him away. He's got 4 seconds on his ultimate. He wants to pop it right now, but he can't. He's dying without his ultimate. Now Miracle going to take a fall again. Silence actually being... Yeah, well, someone has a gem for sure. Now he's trying to get away. He's dispelling himself, but, well, way too much damage from the Radiance Burn. And Mineski winning another team fight, which is not expected, but, well, if you're not having the Sanity's Eclipse up, it's such a big risk to take the team fights.
Yeah, I feel like they could have just waited for first departure, but Mineski just playing that perfectly. I mean, Jay, he was relentless. He was just chasing down Chibi. Chibi had that BKB pop, but he didn't care. He was going to auto-attack him to death if he had to. And indeed, he did exactly that. And now, first departure, 27 to 25. Golden Experience are literally dead even. 0 at 40 minutes into the game. This is another very close game. But honestly, I felt like first departure, looking at the draft, I thought first departure would be just dominating at this phase. But, well,
or if you're taking a team fight without your biggest ultimate, I'm not sure. But we're gonna see a buyback here, and, well, Jay's just initiating in again, and he's trying to get down Miracle. He's not finding it yet. Great stuff coming up from Miracle, just tethering away, wasting a lot of mana onto Jay, and Jay is now completely out of mana. He's popping his BKB. The Rex actually getting taken down by Jesse Vash, and Jay, is he gonna go away scot-free? It looks like. Now the BKB's actually not there anymore.
G.
Lavi just trying to take down someone. He's finding G. He's got a Linkers on himself. On the backlines, actually Oa taking a fall here as well. And looks like Jesse Vash is getting, well, chased by Chibi. He's getting mini-stunned up by the bear. And look at the bear just pretty much dying right away. He can't even, yeah, he can't TP him back. And, well, that's one bear down. 300 gold going the way of the OD as well as a new bear. And now it's 2-minute cooldown on the Summon Spirit Bear. But they got a Rex, at least.
Yeah, I mean, really well done there by Mineski, and perfect play by Jesse Bash, I have to say. Well, really, everyone at Mineski, they just created the space for Jesse Bash to auto-attack down those Raxes, and first departure, well, this is going to make the game a little bit harder for them. I feel like this Wisp pickup, no offense to Mineski, in no way am I saying Mineski is playing badly, but I feel like there's better heroes this game they could have taken than Wisp. Wisp just, it hasn't seemed to have any real effect on the game. Do you think he's, do you agree, or do you think he's...
I think it's more like a threat that whenever you can, you could TP somewhere, and it forces your opponent to play a completely different style, which is, with the Storm Spirit, kind of hard, because Jay, he's finding the pickoffs, but he's finding the pickoffs in the team fights, so he's not going to solo gank anyone, pretty much. I mean, he did, but only with some major supports, so he never just went for those easy one-man kills, which is, I think, what the Wisp was designed to go for. I mean, Jules is one of those guys as well. He can just get a single pick off, and you're pretty much shutting it down with a Wisp. So I still think the pick was okay-ish. It maybe wasn't the best pick, but still, it's an overall cool pick, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean it's a bad pick. I guess it is also a threat, like you said, and it would make Storm Spirit a bit scared to kind of push. It's interesting the Mineski are now down all at the bot lane, kind of glaring menacingly at that bot tower. They probably should go maybe mid lane, something like that, but it could be a big gank coming out. G is running over as fast as his legs can carry him, and the rest of Mineski are ready to go in. Jules has been deaded up. Looking at someone, they do have a gem on that.
Oh, Jay.
Wow, Jay just flying right across the map. Gonna be, well, baiting the BKB out, and then he's just gonna get out. So that is Chibi's BKB down.
Yeah, and he's got 40 mana a second of regeneration.
And now
so
Roshan's up in 15 seconds.
Yeah, so he's completely fine, and he... Well, that's Roche. That's Roche. There's no way to stop it. And it's also very early Roche. It's only like 40 seconds on the Roche timer, so that's quite huge.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to scout it out now. No, actually they're just seeing it right away.
They scouted it.
Wow. This is so huge.
And first of all, to know that Roshan's up, but Chibi doesn't have BKB for 40 seconds.
But Jay's kinda out of mana. So if they're not finding it right now, they are in a bit of disadvantage. And they can't do it.
Well, Jay is just scouting everyone out, using all of those little spirits there, making sure he has vision of them all, and...
But they should know there's a Jay. They should kinda know. Oh, actually, Slark is trying to get in. He silence up. Is he trying to find the jump here? Just some major counter warding going both ways, and it's pretty much a Mexican standoff right here, and I'm just waiting for some initiation. Wow, silence! He's just trying to pick off Oa.
On cooldown, and he's going to go into Oa. They're going to try and take down Oa. By this point, BKB is back up on Chibi, so he's ready to fight. But in comes Jay, grabbing onto Chibi immediately. He wants to kill Jay, but Jay can't do enough damage and silence now. Hours of Arrow throwing a huge ultimate out, triple kill immediately onto Chibi. Bear is standing there trying to do whatever it can. BKB on the Bear will be trying to run away. Alchemist stunning himself, and Jay, I think he's going to try and steal this Aegis.
Oh, absolutely, he has to. It's the 1 in a million play. But you have to do it right now. He can zip through, like, completely through the Roche and try to steal it. He's trying, and he picks it up! What a steal! Oh my god, and somehow, some way, Jace, he finds a way to snatch the Aegis. Yeah, woo indeed. Woe Dota, ladies and gents.
Commend this guy. Jesus Christ. He even got the last hit. He didn't just steal the Roshan. He stole the last hit and the Aegis.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
This guy, wow. J Dota, insane, and this Aegis is so huge, I can't stress it enough. It's a level 22 Storm Spirit. If he ever dies, he's gonna be on the sideline for a long time. He's farming up his buyback, so he's gonna have like 2 or 3 lives right now, and Silence, he's kinda mad. He wants to make a play here. He's getting Silence up, but well, just a very great Dark Pact, preventing everything from happening, and... Wow! If he ever comes back full life and full mana, that is the important one. He's gonna have 2k mana and he can do so much damage with it, just zipping around all day long, just killing stuff left and right, and... Wow, I'm still so baffled by this play.
Mineski are just playing flawlessly. I mean, well, not flawlessly, but they're really just doing very good. I'll say that. I can't even believe he stole that Aegis. He stole the Roshan and the Aegis after his team lost a fight. Like, that is just crazy. Okay. Wow. Alright, anyway. First departure now in the mid lane. What's the golden experience look like? It's still pretty much even.
Mm-hmm.
Like, neither team is really taking an advantage. Cheese is up on Chibi though, so he should be able to do a lot of damage in these next team fights before he goes down, if he does go down. But
just great play overall coming out from both teams. It's one of the better final series I've ever seen. It's gonna go, I mean, it's going to the distance. We had 1 game advantage for the first departure, so it was like, so I always feel like if there's a 1 game advantage, it's gonna be so hard for the losers team to come back from it. And, well, Mineski, they don't care, but they're getting a bear right now, and let's check the resummon. It's, okay, it's here. It's alright, but they're gonna wait for like 2 minutes until they're actually pushing tier 3s. I imagine you kinda wanna have the double bear in your arsenal to take them all down. He's got a BKB up, so that's great at least, but yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a double bear. Because at this point in time, well, bear's just gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's got the BKB, which is, I think, a very smart item choice, especially versus the Outworld Devourer, but it's probably not going to be enough. I mean, they need more on this bear. And, well, I mean, Jesse Vash is just farming like a beast. But it still might not be enough. And I have to say, this whole series, I mean, Mineski have not kept to constant roles. Actually, Jay could be finding out. Not Jay, sorry. Never mind. Yeah, like, the first game we saw Jules in mid. Second game we saw Jules as a carry. And third game now... Wait, is this third game? Must be fourth game. I don't know. Point is, everyone's just changing roles. And I just love that about Mineski. I mean, first departure, they've also done some amazing things this series. But... I don't know. I'm really, really impressed by Mineski tonight.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff here. Pretty cool stuff, have to say. And now, both teams just looking at each other. As I said, I think Mineski should really wait for the second bear. Which is up in 40 seconds, so it's not a big deal. And also the bear is now not exactly 6 slotted, but it's 5 slotted with an oof. So maybe we're gonna see the LD actually like farming items for himself. It was... it's a possibility, and I wouldn't even mind seeing him transferring a few items to himself, just to get, I don't know, a bit tankier or a BKB or something along those lines. And, well, there's still a bear just farming away at the top lane, and they're pressuring 2 lanes simultaneously, as well as this lane, because, well, Jay's just always zipping in. He's just, like, going this way and this way back, and pretty cool stuff coming out from Jay again. Well, he's got his Aegis, so he can't really die. You're gonna see how... Oh, there's a big zip in onto Chibi, but he's getting fast off back, and maybe this was a bit of an overextension. Now Jay's actually getting his Lincolns popped, he's got his BKB popped as well, he's still got his Aegis, and who's actually dying? Actually no one so far, and the bear is actually taking a fall here, maybe...
Could be going down.
Wow,
bear has got resummoned
so big. They can't fight now, they have to fall back.
It's pretty much everything. Abyssal Blade's on cooldown for a minute. Oh, it's going to get stunned up. Oh, could be going down, but he's so tanky. He's going to be able to survive through so much. Finally going down. Silence pops his BKB. They need to chase after this. Silence is just going to dive after all of them, but Mineski just making a run for it. Jules actually wanted to go back in. The creeps are on the bot lane just pushing in as well.
Oh, Silence now in a bit of trouble. He's on top lane. He's getting actually picked up. He's just gonna take a fall right there. Does he have buyback? Big question of the day. No, he doesn't. He's 1k left to the buyback, and this could be pretty much the game here if they're actually not gonna go in. Big Ghost Scepter actually popped by the Crystal Maiden, and now Chibi is here.
Oh,
he wants to do a big ult. He's not getting it. He's not finding it. He's pretty much dropping everyone. But so far, Jay's on the backline. He's taken down the Wisp. Wisp is now gonna take a fall. Not yet. Wow, Abaddon just doing work again and again. Now Jay's actually in a lot of trouble. He's got his Aegis, and in the meantime, though, top ranks are taking a fall. The melee as well as the range ranks are down. So 2 lanes of ranks right here, and you can't really TP. Oh, can he go away? Big stun into his face, but Chibi, he can't really go and do some damage. He's still... he pops the cheese. He's getting it right down there. Abaddon has got his ultimate up.
He's got Hex up in 2 seconds.
Oh, he needs to stay alive, and he... Oh my god, the Lincolns. It's so hard to take him down, and somehow, some way, Jay still survives 2 lanes of Rex now, and the bear just taking another lane just at the moment, and... Wow. And pretty much everyone on Mineski has buyback.
Mineski just, Jay especially, I mean, I'm sorry, but Jay is doing a good job. Please stop yelling at me about it. But he's just being a real pest. He's just targeting down Chibi, and everyone needs to defend Chibi. Chibi is the primary DPS. I mean, Slark, he's not that farmed. I mean, he's okay, but he doesn't really have enough DPS kind of to take down that bear every team fight, and the Alchemist, he really hasn't got much either. I feel like he should have picked up a Midas, honestly. When he got that free farm, I feel like a Midas would have been the best item for him, so that he could have kept rotating around and helping the team out and still kept his farm up. So Owl Devourer has everything they need. He's actually picked up a Refresher Orb now.
I like
This
it.
is going to be one big Wombo combo coming out from Chibi. Well, not Wombo combo, but he needs to get 2 ults in a row, and that could be a team wipe.
Yeah, and good
Even
ults at that.
yeah, but I mean, he could just get Storm immediately out of mana, which is going to be just as good, because then they can just auto-attack the Storm to death, so
Mhm.
I think this next fight is going to be, well, it's going to have to be the one for the game, because Mineski are going to be going for the Mega Creeps, and First Apache are going for defending themselves from the...
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're gonna see how it goes. Now Miracle just tethering up with Chibi, and I would say this is actually the right call here. They have to protect Chibi at all costs. He has to get the double ult up. This is the only way they can somehow, some way just chill out and win this game. Now Silence, maybe trying to take something at Jay. Oh, and he's popping his BKB. Oh, that was such a premature BKB, and... Oh wow, 4 seconds BKB, so it's gonna be up in just a second, but now he's getting pulled and he doesn't have his ult up, and he's actually just getting pounced away, so wow, so close. Such an intense game right now.
Yeah, you can just feel both teams are just desperately not wanting to make a mistake. It's incredibly hard, but Silence now. Defending in that mid lane, Mineski are just going to be pushing in, probably doing the same strategy, just getting the bear to DPS down the towers. Using the Heaven Howl on the bear, they want to take that bear down, but Lubby charging up a stun. Is he going to get a stun? Actually, Storm Spirit going in onto Chibi. Chibi relocated in with the Wisp, but oh, my Dota just crashed.
Oh well, alright, they're gonna go ahead, and we have Kai just popping his ultimate. Jay is just waiting it out, he's just slowing him down. He's just gonna go and take up pretty much 2 kills right here. He's getting Abyssal baited up by Silence. BKB is popped because it's ready again. And now he's just taken 1 kill. Abaddon is now on the move. Now he's actually dead. He bought back row for this. What is Wisp actually doing on the back lines? It's gonna be Lubby channeling a stun. He's not finding the stun though at the moment. And well, on the back lines, Lark is actually getting cleaned up right there. And a big stun going the way of Jesse Vash. But G is called out. GG! So Mineski, despite coming from the losers bracket, they were down 1 game right from the get-go. And well, looks like they just won it. They just got it back. Amazing play from Jay. Can't stress it enough. Insane plays from pretty much everyone. It was alright, while I'm failing my DLHF, just I can't stress it enough. Such an awesome series.
That was one of the best series, if not the best series I have ever cast. I mean, amazingly played by both teams, and I don't even have words. I mean, GG well played, really. So many huge plays, like so many.
Yeah. Also, guys, we would both very much appreciate it if you would follow us on our social media. It should be up on the screen like right now. So for me, it's at Pimpmuckl on Twitter. You can see it on the bottom right corner, and of course, right down below, it's going to be posted Lily on the Twitter as well. So yeah, any thoughts still?
Well, thank you, of course, to the sponsors, Raidcall, who sponsored this tournament, and Dota Talk for very kindly allowing us to cast this. Without Dota Talk, neither of us would be here, so big thanks to them. And I don't know, I'm still recovering. That was just so many huge games. I can't even process it. I mean, just wow. I'm so impressed right now by both teams.
Alright, I guess that's it for the day. I just want to say 14.6k viewers. You guys are amazing supporting CA scene, and of course both of us. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more Dota coming up the following week, if I'm not mistaken. Lily?
Yeah, there's always Dota coming up.
Alright, cool.
But
so
yeah, that's a really good point. Thanks for supporting the Southeast Asian scene.
yeah.
I should say that more often, because it's really good. I mean, these teams obviously have got some skills and can do some amazing stuff, but they just don't get the recognition of, the Chinese scene or the European scene. But, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Alright, guys, I'll put down some music, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.